స్పోక్ అబౌట్ మెనీ థింగ్స్ బట్ ఇంతవరకు నారాయణమూర్తి గారి గురించి మనకు అసలు టాపిక్ రాలేదు చూసారా. అంటే అసలు నారాయణమూర్తి గారికి అలాగే సుధామూర్తి గారికి అసలు మ్యారేజ్ ఎలా జరిగింది. అఫ్ కోర్స్ అది కూడా మరి టాటానే, ఇన్ఫోసిస్ సీడ్ టాటా, అక్కడ లవ్ కి సీడ్ కూడా టాటా. ఆల్ ది సీడ్స్ ఆర్ ఫ్రమ్ ద బేస్మెంట్ ఆఫ్ టాటా ఓన్లీ. సో హౌ డిడ్ దట్ హ్యాపెన్ మ్యామ్? అంటే లవ్ స్టోరీ చాలా చిన్నగా జస్ట్ అలా.
అయ్యో, what is there? We have grown old. My granddaughter is 5 years old now. What is the talk about old people's marriage, you know? My grandmother daughter asked me, Ajji, how did you get married to Ajja? I said, it's not like a fairy tale marriage. It was quite tough marriage, okay? My husband was unemployed when I was married to him.
Okay.
So Mr. Murthy was in Paris. He's from Karnataka. I understand Kannada and Marathi. I can speak Kannada and Marathi very well.
Okay.
Murthy garu speaks Kannada and Telugu very well.
Kannada and Telugu. Okay.
I'm Kannada and Marathi.
Okay.
So if your interview would have been with Murthy garu, you would have spoken in Telugu, I think.
Okay.
Murthy is from Karnataka and he was in Pune. And I was also in Pune working for Tatas. And you know, he had a friend. His name was Prasanna. He used to bring books every day to office. We used to travel together. So once I saw his book, N.R. Narayana Murthy, Peshawar. Okay. N.R. Narayana Murthy, Paris. N.R. Narayana Murthy, Tehran. I asked him, this N.R. Narayana Murthy, the international bus conductor or what? It looks like that. Murthy hitchhiked from Paris to Mysore on a backpack in 1972 or something like that. And he has a habit of buying books everywhere. You know he has. And he said, let us meet one day. And I thought this Narayana Murthy has travelled Peshawar and all these Paris must be something, a real fashionable person. I end up there and he opened the door and I saw some college student. He said, this is Narayana Murthy. He is very shy. And I said, this is a college student. He said, no, he is N.R. Narayana Murthy. Then you know, both of us used to speak Kannada, and that's the way how we came to know each other.
Okay.
And Mr. Murthy was very particular that, you know, he wants to do the following things. And he said, I will not take up a job. I want to be on my own. And he wanted to start an orphanage. So many things. My father said, when I told later when Murthy and I decided to marry, my father said, this fellow does not have a job. And so my father interviewed him. And Murthy said, no, I want to start an orphanage. My father said, first of all, his father was not there. He has 2 sisters to be married.
Yes,
so lot of responsibility. He comes from a very middle class family. His father was a school teacher. My father said he should have, I mean like any other father, he should have a job first.
Yes.
And marry his sisters off. Then you think of orphanage and etc. But Murthy said, no, this is my plan. Then he remained unemployed for some time, starting something small things and all.
Okay.
Then I said, no, it doesn't matter. Between 2 of us, one has to work. It's okay, I will work. Let him be like this. He will read a good books and sit down at home. I got married to Murthy when he was not working.
Like what type of confidence you had on Murthy garu?
I felt, maybe that is my way of, entire life I looked life like that. What do I expect from my husband? Is it money? No, because I was earning good money and more than Murthy.
Okay.
What do I expect from a husband? Who should be very intelligent to have a conversation, okay? Who should read a lot like me, and who should not have bad habits. No drinking, no smoking, I mean in our family, you know, and no non-vegetarian, we are vegetarian Brahmins.
Yeah.
So I said, this should not be there. And doesn't matter, he doesn't have money.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. You know, we will not buy a house, or maybe 1 single bedroom I can buy with my salary, or maybe 2 bedroom. I used to tell Murthy, if I have a 2 bedroom apartment and 1 scooter, I don't expect anything in life. Because today, many times your expectations are very high and both people may not be able to meet that. My expectation in life was very, very minimal. If I have 2 bedroom apartment, not even an independent house, and a scooter, and I will work. So my father said, I really appreciate your guts, that without anything, we got married in 800 rupees. We said, let us live simple, we don't have much money, in our salary we should manage, and 400 rupees each we paid. We got married at home, and money never mattered. Actually, money never mattered in our marriage. And later Murthy took up a job with Patni Computers, and he worked for 5-6 years, 4 years I suppose. Then he met all his colleagues who were trainees there, and my daughter Rachana was born at that time, and then he started Infosys.
Okay.
I never aimed at money when I married to Murthy or anything in life. He's a good person, he's a sincere person, doesn't have a bad habit, he reads a lot. What do you expect more than that in life?
So you gave more importance to the culture, the
Yes,
person,
yes, yes.
his qualities more
Yes.
than money. So everybody should be the same actually.
I don't know. I think that works better because you know.
In real life that works more better.
I think so. I think my expectation is not more than this. You know it is the same. You know it is the same. It doesn't matter how much he earns,
Okay.
how much money we have. I really doesn't matter to me at all.
Okay.
I don't worry about how much I'm worth.
And now what kind of support you give to Murthy garu?
I always believe behind every successful woman there is a very understanding man.
Oh.
I believe this because
And the vice versa is also right now.
that-
The vice versa is generally told many times.
no, I tell him behind every successful man. I said, why behind? Along with the successful man,
A man
there is
is
a
also
woman.
there.
There is a woman along with him, not behind.
Okay.
Okay. Similarly, along with every successful woman, there is a very understanding husband. Because see, no day Murthy garu is coming today. I am not here. Any day he comes at home, I may be there, may not be there. I am not a great cook. Whatever I cook, you know, he never even said once in our 38 years of marriage, you have not cooked well. You know, my children say, but my husband never says. He says, with all these efforts, with all her work, she has cooked. We should appreciate her. And he always buys books for me, even now. The day I met him, up to this day, he has always bought books for me, never a sari or a jewelry, because he knows I value it. And he never questions me, why do I spend so much money on philanthropy, even my personal philanthropy. He never ever said even once to me that you spend crores of rupees, you know, on a building. Recently I built a school on my mother's memory and it costed 12 crore. Not even once he said, why so much? He said, no, that's your wish, please do. It's a great cause. And that's very important. My husband's expectation of me is serve him food, always wait for him, nothing is there.
He's not like a typical husband and he's so
not.
practical
Yeah.
and he's so much like a friend.
Yeah, he's like I always say, as a friend Murthy, I agree, but as a wife, I don't agree. You know, that way. He said, as a friend, I will say yes, but as a husband, I will say no. All this, and he doesn't trouble in any way. He's always quiet to himself, and he allows me to work.
Okay. Superb, superb. After knowing
That's the
him-
reason when I wrote my first book, I dedicated that to him.
Okay. So which was that, ma'am?
That was, you know, I traveled on a backpack to America in 1978.
Dollars, so say?
No, that's not in other languages, in Kannada, From Beyond Atlantic, I
Okay,
wrote.
okay.
I have 25 books, but my first book was dedicated to him.
Oh, okay. Present day women ఎలా ఉండాలని సుధామూర్తి గారు కోరుకుంటున్నారు?
I feel everyone is special. You look at flowers, every flower is beautiful. So I think every woman should feel that she is capable and she is capable. And don't waste time. Whether you are rich or poor, you have limited time. Use every minute for improving yourself, understanding of your family, loving, because woman is the one who binds everybody in the family. As a mother, as a wife, as a sister, as a daughter-in-law, as sister-in-law, she has many roles. She is the binding force for all these relationships. Let us not spoil that. Don't listen to bad things and spoil. Don't make it poisonous. Make it happily as much as possible. And if it is not working, then don't make it poisonous. Then leave it there only. And improve yourself. Become a role model to your children. Children do not become role model looking at somebody. Parents are role model. They look at you with awe. So be a good role model. Help others. God has given this life. This Narajanma He has given. We should help others. Do that. And I want to tell especially the viewers of Vanitha TV this message. Your state is great. Your state is great in many ways. Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, for us, together is one state, and they are both great. You have a lot of historical sites here. Let it be Warangal, and yesterday I spent a time in Anupu, Nagarjuna Konda, then Vishakhapatnam, the caves of Vishakhapatnam. There are many other religiously also. You have so many Narsimha Kshetra. Balaji, Venkatramana is with you people. Raghavendra Swami Mata is with you people. You are very blessed people. All great gods, religious people are in your state. And also great historical monuments are there. You should go and see, be proud. Your ancestors, maybe Vishnu Kundi, maybe Satavahanas, maybe Ikshwakus, maybe Kakatiyas, and maybe Qutub Shahis. You know, they have built great things in your state. Be proud, see them, teach your children the history of your own state, and people from other states come and see.
Okay.
And you should make it in a great way. This is my earnest request for all the viewers. Namaskaram.
నమస్కారం మేడం, మీకు కూడా. ఇట్స్ అ వెరీ వెరీ గ్రేట్ ప్రివిలేజ్, ఇట్స్ అ ప్లెజర్. వీఆర్ ఆల్ సో లక్కీ టు హ్యావ్ యూ ఇన్ అవర్ షో మ్యామ్. అంటే అందరూ కామన్గా ఎవ్రీబడి కీప్ సేయింగ్ ది సేమ్ థింగ్, బట్ దిస్ ఇస్ ఫ్రమ్ ద బాటమ్ ఆఫ్ అవర్ హార్ట్స్, ఫ్రమ్ బాటమ్ ఆఫ్ అవర్ హార్ట్స్ ఆఫ్ అవర్ Vanitha TV viewers also. In spite of being so busy, ఆవిడ 3 years నుంచి మేము యాక్చువల్లీ we were trying for Sudha Murthy గారి's interview, and today we got her interview. And especially ఈరోజు ఉమెన్స్ డే సందర్భంగా సార్థకత అనేది మనందరం అంటే వీఆర్ ఆల్ ప్రౌడ్ ఉమెన్ కాబట్టి సార్థకత ఈరోజు మన ఛానల్కి, మనకు, అలాగే మన ప్రోగ్రామ్కి వచ్చింది అంటే ఇట్స్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ సుధామూర్తి గారు చక్కటి మాటలు. సో థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ మ్యామ్. అండ్ మీరు ఇంకా ముందు ఏ పని చేసినా కూడా ఇట్ షుడ్ బి సక్సెస్ఫుల్. And whenever you get time, sometime you have to switch our Vanitha TV also.
I will do that.
So definitely you will be busy. We can understand.
No, I will do that. Definitely I will do that.
Yeah, so
because you know, something for women, by women means a lot to my heart.
Yes.
Okay, I will definitely do that. My namaskara and happy Women's Day for all the viewers of Vanitha TV.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ben.
చూసారు కదండి, వాట్ ఎ పర్సన్ షీ ఈజ్. ఈరోజు సుధామూర్తి గారిని మనందరం కలిసి వారి అనుభవాల్ని, వారి మెమొరీస్ని, అలాగే వారి ఇష్టాల్ని, ఆవిడ ఈరోజు ఉమెన్ని అంటే ఈ జనరేషన్ ఉమెన్ని ఎలా ఉండాలని కోరుకుంటున్నారు అన్న విషయాన్ని కూడా తెలుసుకున్నాం. తప్పకుండా ఆ మాటలన్నింటినీ మనం కూడా గుర్తుపెట్టుకొని వారిని చూసి ఇన్స్పైర్ అయ్యి మనం కూడా నేటి మహిళగా మారుదాం. ఎస్. సో మరొకసారి Vanitha TV ప్రేక్షకులందరికీ అంతర్జాతీయ మహిళా దినోత్సవ శుభాకాంక్షలు తెలియజేసుకుంటూ నమస్కారం.